So
okay, sorry.
By age 65, most people are, or how many people? 36.
36 are dead.
Are dead.
Okay, and then what's the next one?
Then 54 are financially dependent on family or welfare. So let's break that down. That's more than 50%.
Yes.
Of 100. 54 are financially dependent on family or welfare. So here it is. They worked 30 plus, 20 plus, 40 plus years of their life just to be dependent on their kids or dependent on welfare to take care of them. And they put in all this work for the company. Why isn't the company taking care of them?
Exactly.
Because it was never up to the company in the first place. They knew that, you just didn't know that, or the person who's experiencing this didn't know that. So that being said, it's fully up to us.
That's insane. That's insane when you think about it. And it's too often. And you know, different states do different things. They live differently. But it's so often that I hear, oh, I'm moving my mom in, or I'm moving in with my mom to help her out with bills. Now, it's different if they're sick or ill, you know, something like that. But they're financially dependent. Can you imagine? Just think about this. Take yourself out of the equation. Can you imagine your mom, your grandma, you know, your granddad retiring and being broke? You know, can you imagine that? You know, so not only are you now living, you know, paycheck to paycheck, you know, or making ends meet, or even if it's not paycheck to paycheck, you're living comfortably because you're working, but now you have to take them in. Or you have to now cover their bills. I mean, think about that. Just think about more than just you in this equation. If you feel like, oh, okay, I'm good, I don't want to hear what y'all saying, that's perfectly fine. But think about your mom, and think about, you know, the elderly, all right? Your grandma, your aunties, your uncles. Can you imagine them living that way?
Absolutely. And then this is the thing. Some people have some people in their life who can assist them or take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
But for those who don't, then they're the ones who are dependent on welfare. So this is what ends up happening. See, stress is a direct connection to money a lot of times too. See, we think that money doesn't really matter, which I like to say that, but in all actuality, it's a tool that we use to do and get certain things. That being said, it does connect and affect our stress levels. I'm going to bring it home. If a person is on welfare, meaning that they're depending on less money than what was getting the job done, not to mention they may have different health issues. If they can't get ends to meet on welfare, then how do you think their stress level is? High or low? Extremely high. If they already had health issues, or even if they didn't, do you think they will start to get some, or will it affect the current health issues that they currently have? So you find people who are struggling, and now they're stressing because the money isn't getting the job done, and they know they don't have the energy and the capability to do what they used to do in their youthful years, and they didn't take full advantage of their youthful years. So now that stress level leads to them feeling even more ill and dying sooner. So age 65, 36 are dead, 54 depending on family or welfare. But we're not even going to talk about the amount of people that die after that due to the stress that was caused by the lack of money.
Man,